Connecticut's student loan reimbursement program is back open today, helping more individuals get relief. Joining me now is Democratic State Rep Corey Paris, serving Stamford, and an advocate of the program to tell us about its impact. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
Can you tell me how important this new and expanded program's return is, and what will it provide for folks?
Absolutely. I mean, right now, the student loan crisis is one of the greatest crises that we are facing in the United States of America. Connecticut has the fifth highest amount of student loan debt in the country, somewhere around about $20 billion held across about 500,000 borrowers in our state. That's nearly a quarter of Connecticut residents that hold student loan debt. And the benefit from the student loan reimbursement program is that up to $5,000 annually with a maximum of $20,000 over 4 years would be eligible to Connecticut residents. And some of the things that they have to do is be a Connecticut resident for at least 5 consecutive years, have volunteered and have verified 50 hours of community service, and they could qualify for a hardship waiver given that they have health setbacks. They have to have fallen within the income limits of about $125,000 individual on their tax return, or $175,000 married filed jointly. And so we've also included expanded eligibility this past session, which would include broader educational and volunteer experiences. And it'll also include former Stone Academy students who are impacted by the school's closure. So this program opens up today, August 15th, 2025. And already since it started in January, nearly $2 million has been reimbursed across 600 approved applicants, and we have more than about 2,000 total applicants still waiting for some parts of their application to be approved.
So in terms of impact, this casts a pretty wide net.
It absolutely does. And look, let's talk about the program's importance. Connecticut was one of the first states in the nation to take an aggressive bipartisan approach. Republicans overwhelmingly in the House and in the Senate supported this bill, a bipartisan approach to direct student debt relief. And our model has inspired other states, showing that targeted state-based solutions have complement and sometimes outpace the federal action that's not happening. Or the action that's happening and is detrimental to many people who are seeing their credit scores be impacted, or their Social Security checks or their income be garnished on a weekly basis to try to get those loans out. Many residents who weren't eligible before will now qualify because of the expanded criteria. But this isn't just about debt relief. It's about retaining talent in the state of Connecticut, strengthening local economies, and encouraging civic engagement through the volunteer service requirement.
How can people apply? What do they need to do?
Yeah, that's a great question. And the very easy way to apply. So if you go onto the state's Office of Higher Education website, you can apply there. You go to the Connecticut Scholars Portal, and starting today, you can create an account or finish the application that you've already started. You fill out the application, upload the required documents, and it's very simple. You should get an answer within a couple of weeks. People are moving rather quickly. I heard that the Office of Higher Education has had nearly 1,000 emails and phone calls to their office over the last day or so. And I think what's really important for people to understand, for those who are a little bit differing of opinions in terms of the student loan crisis, a generation ago, someone could graduate with manageable debt and pay it off within 10 to 15 years on a modest income. Today, this crisis often rivals a mortgage with interest that compounds faster than people can repay. And wages have not kept up with the pace of tuition increases, and it's created structural impossibility for many borrowers to get ahead. So this is oftentimes, student loan debt is oftentimes delaying home ownership, starting a family, entrepreneurship, and even retirement savings. And so this will allow for us to jumpstart a young person or a family's life. It doesn't matter how old you are, you qualify for this. If you are a parent that's taken out a Parent Plus loan, a grandparent that's co-signed a loan for their loved one, or even a recent graduate, you qualify for this program.
All right, State Rep Corey Paris, we really appreciate your input and time today and speaking with us about this.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.